Hey everyone, it's Rio here with the Bridge Group along with Cole Watkins. Today we want to talk to you a little bit about pricing your home correctly, its benefits, and why it matters. How do we show our sellers? How do we get to that price point?
For us, we always call it, market value. Market value is literally what the market is willing to pay for a certain property, right? So, we typically go through the pricing the same way the appraiser goes through pricing. The appraiser is going to look at all of the comparable properties in the area. If you have a one-story with a pool, they're going to look at all the one-stories with a pool within a certain range of square footage within that community and try to draw the value from that.
Also, I think we have to be careful with price points, Cole. A lot of sellers fail to realize that as soon as we go live, we're gonna have tons of buyers that are gonna come through the house. At some point during that transaction, their financial institution is gonna have an appraiser out, and they're gonna appraise the property. If the property doesn't appraise, we're gonna be back to square one. What does that mean? We have to start negotiating all over again, and we want to try to avoid that.
Well, that's happening in this market, whereas the last 2 years, 2.5 years, you would have appraisal waivers, you would have, all kinds of things that would override that, but that's not the case anymore. Are we still getting multiple offers? Yes, we are still getting multiple offers, but the multiple offers aren't like, 40, 50, 60,000 over asking. They're like, 5,000, 10,000 below asking, right at asking, or maybe 5,000 above. So we are technically still getting multiple offers. We're just not getting them the way that they used to be because those interest rates have impacted people's buyability, I guess.
That's right. Recently, I had a listing not too long ago where my sellers, they wanted a certain number. We came in with what we felt the house would sell for and appraise for. At the end of the day, we're always going to price where our sellers want. Usually what we like to give is 21 days to 30 days before we like to do a price adjustments. In this case, after 21 days, we dropped to where we told them originally we wanted to price it at. Within the next day, I had an offer on the table.
Rio has done so many listings and sold so many houses in his own neighborhood of Ellison. We call him the King of Ellison. He's done so much, and so he knows to the T what that property is going to sell for because he knows what that market is demanding.
That's right.
And I wanted Rio to come on today and talk about like these case studies where, we've listed a little bit over, maybe $30,000, $40,000 over because the seller was hoping to get this, but they agreed to, hey, look, after 21 days, let's come back together and re-strategize based off of what the experts have said this is going to sell for, and we bring it down to what their, Rio had suggested on the CMA, and it's multiple offers, getting under contract, because the numbers don't lie. If you're in the general Houston area and you need someone take a look at those numbers for you, Rio is pretty darn accurate with his comps, and we go over every single time before a listing appointment. He's spot on. So if you've had thoughts of selling even right now in the middle of summer, let us know. Rio would love to help you.
Absolutely.